Woman claims her home is haunted, and what happened to journalists just minutes into their interview with her almost had them fleeing. Billy Hallowell reports, two skeptical journalists were just minutes into an interview with a Pennsylvania homeowner who claims her house is infested with ghostly and demonic forces when they found themselves so scared they almost abandoned the investigative report altogether. WPMT TV Katie Kiros was recently accompanied by photojournalist Nick Petrillo on a visit to Deanna Simpson's home in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Considering that the woman claims she's seen a 7-foot shadow man, heard mysterious voices, and experienced rogue scratches, they decided to explore. But it's what they say happened just 5 minutes into the interview that had the two so scared they almost left. Basically, when we walked in the home, I didn't feel anything at first, Petrillo said during an on-air report explaining the experience. He said, I felt it was something like a piece of hot metal almost, and looking down on my wrist, and I noticed there was a scratch there. The photojournalist said he's never felt anything like that in his life. In fact, Petrillo was a skeptic before entering Simpson's home, but now says the experience has made him a believer. He says, I actually did not really believe in it until this actually happened. He said, I was very skeptical of it until this. The burning sensation and scratch Petrillo felt did not surprise Simpson, who told the two that she believes the mere fact that they were covering the story was enough to anger the supposedly evil entities inside her home. You know why? Because they're telling the story, she said of the purported injury. Because you're putting it out there. I'm telling you right now, that is their way of a warning. And that was the WPMT TV report. Footage of the door shutting, an image of the so-called shadow man, and the journalist claiming below. Kiris, who reported that she was also touched and pinched inexplicably while at the home, claimed that she and Petrillo saw strange lights on the walls and heard noises. Simpson and her husband, who have lived in the home 7 years, want to leave, but she said that they would need to recoup their money they invested into the house in order to do so. Kiros and Petrillo purportedly brought a Ouija board with them, but Simpson was so terrified she asked him not to bring it inside. The home was also featured on The Dead Files on the Travel Channel recently. And this is on Solask. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.